welcome back to FunFancie channel. Today I have been preparing a very special episode on what I like and dislike about China. I have been wanted to create this content for a really long time, but I would like to stay here long enough until I literally know what it's like to be living here. What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in this country? And if you haven't known me already, hi, my name is Fancie. I am a Thai expat who has been living and working in the city of Shanghai. I have been living here almost a year now. First of all, I live in Shanghai, so I would just base this content purely on my own experience. If I'm saying about China, mostly I would base this information on the city of Shanghai. Right now, I'm standing at Century Park, one of my favorite park in Shanghai, so we are here, right here. Let's talk about first thing on my list, what I really like about China. So first of all, life here is super convenient. What I mean by convenient is you can just go out from your home with one smartphone. You can do literally everything, anything in this city. You can use your phone to pay for anything. You can use your phone to order anything. For example, when you're going to the restaurant, you can just scan the QR code on the table. You don't even have to talk to the waiter or waitress. That's it. You just order your food. Done just like that. After that, you can just pay for your food with the code as well. Everything has done via QR code. Another example would be if I would like to get a 1 cup of bubble tea, for example, and I'm not in the area yet, like I know that I will reach the bubble tea shop in 15 or 20 minutes. What I can do, I can just search on this application WeChat for my favorite brand of the bubble tea. I can just order it and then just get it when I reach the place. Like everything is super convenient. You can get whatever you want with your smartphone. Second point, what I like about China, especially Shanghai. Shanghai is 99.9% cashless society. People don't use cash here. You just use your phone to scan and pay for every single thing in the city. Rise and shine, good morning for another day. Now I am at East Nanjing Road walking to the Bund. Let's talk about the third point. Have you noticed the street of Shanghai is flawless? It is super clean. You will never see any single piece of rubbish or even leaf. I'm not kidding here, okay? I'm not kidding here. Because in this city, there are so many street cleaners working each day on a daily basis. They're actually putting on a really hard work. Impressive. course, we are living in China. People here speaking Chinese. All of them speaking Chinese. And that is what I really like because I have a really strong passionate about learning Chinese language. I used to learn it before when I was in high school. So I just love practicing Chinese. And there are no place else better than living in China. I can guarantee that your Chinese will improve super fast. Can you see the Pearl Tower behind me? I hope you can see it. Pearl Tower is the main character of this city. They are trying to build the architecture around it. Everywhere you walk to, you will accidentally bump into the Pearl Tower. I can see it everywhere in the city. And funny enough, language topic can also be the downside. As per my opinion, it's a really good chance for me to practice listening to Chinese, speaking to Chinese. But sometimes in some scenario, it's quite surprised me as well that not so many people in the city speak English. Like, okay, they might know how to speak it, but I don't know, maybe they are way too shy to speak English. So yeah, all I want to say is about the language is like sweet, bitter kind of feeling. I love it, but sometimes it just creates a little bit more of a difficulties to my life. I just wish that, okay, people could speak English to me in a really important scenario. For example, when I'm going to the bank or when I book the hotel, that's the thing. But anyhow, I'm an expat here, so it's actually my responsibility to improve my Chinese and live my life happily here. Language can be like love and hate kind of relationships between me and the Chinese language here. This city is super safe. Shanghai is so safe. I think it is one of the safest city in the whole world. There was one subscriber asked me, is it safe for a lady to walk at night here in the city? I would say 100% yes. And people here, they are not cautious so much about things. Like I went to the coffee shop, the guy next to me just left his laptop there and he just went to the toilet. If this situation is in my country, no, I will not dare to leave my laptop on the table in the cafe. But here you can do that. It's the culture now. Shanghai is the safest city in the world. As I mentioned, we spotted the street cleaner. He made the street really clean. It is a beautiful city. Shanghai is so beautiful. It's the combination between the European style architecture building and well contrast with the Chinese traditional architecture. So you can just keep walking and you find like, wow, this beautiful building that looks exactly like we are walking in Paris. And then 2-3 blocks away you will find Chinese traditional place. This is something that is really, really amazing, and I highly appreciate my life of living here in such a beautiful city. And they do it in public. They don't have like smoking area. So when you're walking on the street, you will find people smoking. And when they smoke, they just, let the smoke out everywhere. And for me, I'm not smoke. Like, okay, if I smoke, I will be quite enjoyable smelling this kind of thing. But yeah, people smoke everywhere. Another favorite thing about this country is there are 4 seasons. I'm coming from Thailand, and in Thailand there are only 3 seasons, which is hot season, hotter season, and hottest season. That's it, that's all we have. But here we have 4 amazing, beautiful seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. So I already experienced winter, spring, and summer here. It's going to be my first fall here. I'm super excited, but so far, the favorite season that I love here is spring, because oh my god, spring in Shanghai is amazing. Amazing, I mean there are a bunch of beautiful flowers. You will find like beautiful tulips, super colorful hydrangea flower. Like, you know, if you are in Thailand, if you want to see this kind of specific flower, you have to go to the glass house. You have to go to the botanical garden exhibition where you have to pay a lot of money to see it. But here you can see it for free. It's like planting on the street side. It is so amazing. I miss spring so much. And also, we have a lot of good-looking people here. I think they have a really good style, especially Chinese guy. They are really tall, and Chinese lady, they are also really tall, and they have a really good body figure. I love their styles of dressing here. Normally, people are dressing in a street style kind of fashion. This is another thing that I really like. I don't know whether I'm the only person who feel this, because there are so many people living in this one city. For example, in the metro, it's going to be very crowded sometimes. And when people want to get their way, they will just somehow push you, you know. People don't say, okay, excuse me, and I get the way, please, or something like that. They will just kind of like walk past you just like that. At first, I feel a little bit uncomfortable, but now I know it's a culture thing. I think it is something that they have been doing for a really long time. So this is how we have to adjust into the city. What I like about Shanghai is that there are lots of foreigners living here, because I am also a foreigner, and once I find some foreigner living here, I feel like I'm not alone. It feels like, yeah, there are some other people just like me who is not living in their own countries. It just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable and feel less lonely sometimes. When I start speaking English in public, some foreigners start to approach me, and then we make new friends. Bought a Xianro Yuebing. Currently, it is a Mid-Autumn Festival. My colleague suggests me to try Xianro Yuebing. So this is like a mooncake with a really specific meat stuffed inside. It is one of the Shanghai signature snack, I think. So I would just try it now. I got it for 6 RMB. There's a meat inside. It's like having a 小笼包. But in a form of yuebing, in a form of a mooncake. It's like a combination between mooncake and 小笼包. Pretty good. So now I just finished my Pilates class again. Since I have a long holiday, but yeah, only 4 days, I just come to Pilates almost every day. And after Pilates, normally I will go to my favorite restaurant and sit there. I'm hungry. Good morning! Today is Monday. I don't have to go to work. Woo! Super happy. I'm here at Jing'an Temple metro station, and that just ring another bell. I am the metro fan, and what I like so much about the city is the Shanghai metro. It is so convenient. You can reach everywhere. And it is so cheap, so convenient. I love it. Ah, 现在喝。
没有吸管哈。
谢谢。Continue talking about how cheap the metro is. If you have to hop on the metro, you can just start paying only 2 RMB only. And then the maximum charge is like 8 RMB only. And you can reach everywhere. Apart from the metro that is super convenient, in Shanghai we have what we call shared bike. You can find a lot of shared bike spots. You can just take the bike, ride it around the city, and then return it anywhere where there is this shared bike spot. And this shared bike is super cheap as well. What I really like about the city is definitely the transportation. Cheap, convenient, super cool. And now what can you see behind me? Today I'm bringing you to one of the iconic places in Shanghai. Jing'an-su or Jing'an Temple is right behind me. Let's see how beautiful it is. To emphasize on one of my favorite things again, which I cannot avoid talking about. This is all about food. I love the food here, especially Chinese food. There are so much variety into it. You can have many kind of Chinese food, and I really love Mao Chai. I love Mao Kao Ya. I love Shabu Shabu. I love Chuan. I love huoguo. Like I love falling in love with Chinese food. And apart from Chinese food, you can also enjoy all of the international food here. Whether it's Mexican, Italian, Japanese, you name it. You can find absolutely everything here. And to be honest, I have been living here for 9 months now. I don't miss Thai food at all. My god, Jing'an Temple is absolutely stunning. I fall in love. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the dislike point. I would like to talk a little bit about the weather. The dislike point is that it is way too cold here in winter and way too hot here in summer. I come from a hot country, Thailand, but here is even hotter, like hotter than Thailand. The temperature is higher, and in winter it's too cold. It's freaking cold. But now the temperature is super nice. It's chilled here and it's fall, and the spring is also nice. So spring and fall is super nice, but summer and winter, well, too torturing. And the building right behind me, super beautiful. And as I mentioned, Shanghai is super safe. You will find CCTV camera all over the city. And also, good point is, you will never get bored of the city. There are so many things to explore, like shopping malls, food, bars, amusement park. We have Disneyland here. We have zoo. There are a bunch of cafes. There are 7,000 coffee shops in the city. You will never get bored. I don't know how to spell the word bored anymore. Like 无聊, 无聊怎么写呢? This is a really dynamic city. You will always have new things to do during each weekend. That's really true. Good morning everyone. Today I'm at Tong Road. Tong Road is another beautiful road where you can see another perspective of the bund. Normally people will go to Waitan or East Nanjing Road to see the bund. But if you would like to come to a little bit more peaceful, less people, so I would highly recommend you to come to Tong Road. Now I will show you around and continue talking about the topic of what I like and dislike about Shanghai, China. So let's start off the day with about what I like about China, especially Shanghai, is that I think it is a city that is very suitable for single people. You know why? Because people casually spending their time alone. Like most people still able to live alone and spending their time alone publicly without feeling awkward. You will see like the lady behind me, she's even sitting there working on her laptop. This is one thing, right? But for example, in the restaurant, you will find a spot that you can enjoy your food alone, even in a barbecue shop or even in a shabu shabu restaurant, something like that, where normally in other countries, especially in my country, Thailand, people would go to shabu shabu with their friends and family. Like no one goes to shabu alone. But here in Shanghai, people are doing it alone. Like you will see a lot of people spending their time happily alone here. I think this is really suitable for like a single people. That's just from my perspective, yeah. You don't feel awkward spending your life alone, doing some stuff alone. So I think this is like one of the best thing here, which I really, really love. In this city, there is a very high opportunity to meet up with new people. I think in this city, people are quite friendly. Like compared to it's a very big city, yeah, normally people might not care about other people that much. They might just care about their own business. But here, if you go out and sit in a cafe or if you're just walking randomly on the street like this, sometimes people just approach you, you know, and get to know you. This is like one of the charming thing in this city. And there is one thing that is happening to me this morning. I'm wearing this Boston sweater and there was one American guy like just approached me and say, "Hi, are you coming from the US?" Something like that. Yeah, he would like to get to know me. There's a lot of chance to find new friends here in this city. Talk about the bad thing that I dislike. I mentioned it several times in my video and most of you might already know it if you followed me for a long time. What I really don't like about the city is that the apartment rental fee is extremely expensive. It's so expensive. I made a one dedicated video on apartment hunting and mentioned the approximate price of the monthly rental cost here. Please just watch it and then you will understand what I mean. It is so expensive. The cycling gang. In the day with such nice weather like this, a lot of people come out and do some cycling. Shanghai is very safe for cycling because they have the bike lane, special bike lane, so you will not get hit by the car. Definitely you will have your own lane. Shanghai is so safe. And the most favorite thing in this city that I like, I would mention two things. The first thing is dogs. Second thing is flowers. There are so many dogs. I think people here are dog lovers. Most of the people here, they own the cute dog. They would walk the dog on the street and the dog here are so cute. 小狗很可爱. Like I like it so much. I don't own a dog. I really want to have a dog here, but my mom won't allow me to do that. But yeah, someday if I have a bad day, I can just go out, maybe sitting in Xintiandi. I can see people walking their dog, and that's already made my day become more special. I just mentioned about dog, and there you go. Little Shiba. Apart from cute dogs, in Shanghai, there are a bunch of beautiful flowers. Flowers, I mean flowers along the street. Like they plant a lot of beautiful flowers. They change flowers twice a month, especially during springtime. I personally love flowers so much, and this city is like, my god, amazingly beautiful, especially during springtime, guys. So here are the footage of the springtime flower capturing from my filming. I used to come to this restaurant I just saw with my mom. When I see it, I miss my mom so much. And this leads to another good thing about Shanghai, China. Food service here. The restaurant service here is pretty good. They provide a very good service and also a very fast service. If you come here and then you order your food, normally you don't have to wait for more than 5 minutes, you know. Everything is so fast here. And also they are pretty fair as well. Like I used to go to the restaurant with my friend. I found that there is something not so good. Let's say they undercook the tofu, let's put like that. And then on that day, we got to eat the tofu for free. And that didn't happen to me just one time. This happened to me twice when I got the money returned in 2 different restaurants. So they are pretty fair about this. So in the restaurant here, they have having a very fast and good service. To talk about Chinese guy. They are good looking. I perceive them as very romantic. Don't get me wrong. I never date Chinese guy, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I just observing. I have seen that when I go to the shopping mall or when the couples they go for dating, the Chinese guy is always taking very good care of his girlfriend. Sometimes he's like holding the bag for her, waiting for his girlfriend shopping. I think they're super sweet, and they also express love in public without feeling awkward. Like they're holding hands, hug each other. Yeah, Chinese guy, they are really romantic. Some bad thing here, really bad thing that's really make my life become miserable here several times is to transfer money out from China. This thing is super difficult. I have figured it out, but yeah, still very difficult. You cannot just, you know, press transfer on your phone and then your money just go back to your country. No, it's not that easy. The rule is in China, they don't allow you to transfer out renminbi or Chinese RMB. You just have to convert it into US dollar first and then transfer out. You require a lot of document. Like everything is, my god. It cost me several days of stress. Yeah, this is one of the disadvantages. I don't like it. I don't like it. So right now I am at Baidu Bridge behind me. over here. This is also one of my favorite spots in Shanghai. It is so beautiful, so peaceful, and especially during springtime or autumn time where you have a really nice weather. Oh my god, this place is the dream come true. It is so beautiful. And Shanghai also has lots of parks. Shanghai is a big city with amazing, stunning building, skyscraper everywhere. But Shanghai also has a lot of beautiful parks. I have been to so many parks so far, but the one that I really like is Chujiahui Park. It is so beautiful, especially during springtime. And there's another one called Gushun Park where you can see a beautiful cherry blossom. I didn't go there this year spring, but next year I'll definitely go there for cherry blossom hunting. Don't miss that. And we talked about guys. We talk about so many people here. I would like to talk about elderly people here. I perceive that the elder people here, they are very active. They are not just staying at home. They normally just come out, do some Tai Chi dance, or they just come out for singing, socializing with their friends. They are super, super active, and they are so cute and friendly as well. Like they smile. Like sometimes when I just filming, like I spot the guys behind me that this morning I was filming, he was looking at me and smiling, sitting with his lovely wife. I think Chinese elderly people, they are super active, which I really, really like. This is something that elderly people are supposed to do. It's good for the health, mental health, physical health, and everything. So yeah, very impressive on that. Some side that I don't like about people here, sometimes, just only sometimes they just burp like you know, just maybe in front of your face, and sometimes they just yawn so loud, like oh, like this, you know. But we can perceive it as a cute gesture, but sometimes I was a little bit of a culture shock. But not all the people are doing this, especially the new generation. They don't do this anymore. But sometimes you can expect to find this kind of behavior that you might not expect it to find. Sometimes people just burp in front of your face. So yeah, that's the truth. In Shanghai, there are lots of cute brunch restaurants here in Shanghai. I think there are hundreds, believe me. And they all taste good, good design, good service, so nice atmosphere, nice everything. And also, bubble tea lover. Here there are so many brands of the Chinese boba tea you can try. Recently I know about this new brand called Shaki. So good, like so good. So any Chinese tea boba lover, Shanghai is your paradise. And all of you might know, all the international or global website or social medias are blocked here, like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, even Google Map cannot be used here. Yeah, that's one of the downsides that you have to bear when living here. And as an employee working in the company here in Shanghai, the thing that I don't really like about working here is there are really limited number of holidays. There are like 2 times you can have a long holidays. The first one is in February and the second one is in October. And that's it. That's what I don't really enjoy. And there are 2 last things that I would like to mention about my favorite thing in China or Shanghai. I couldn't believe that we come this far, but this is my last 2 favorite things. The first thing, as a YouTuber or a content creator, I don't feel awkward filming outside. People don't really care much. People just look at me and then look away. I feel really comfortable to be filming outside. Not so many people care about me. And the last thing that I have to mention, I feel like I can walk a lot in this city. This city is so beautiful. The street is so safe, nice weather. There's a high opportunity for me to walk a lot. I got to exercise every single day. If you like walking, stay in Shanghai. You will love it so much. So these are the tiny things that I would like to mention about. And guys, guys, to be honest, that's it for today's video. I hope that you like it. I try to list like not only a major thing but small little thing about what I like and dislike about this city of China. If you like it, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, and then I will see you guys again in my next video. Alright, see you again next time. Bye from Shanghai. Bye bye.